Learning from Las Vegas was written by Denise, Venturi, and Stephen Izenour in 1972. By the late 1960s, modernisms had become institutional. Glass boxes filled cities, urban renewal projects erased neighborhoods. Architectural language was abstract, minimal, universal. Modernism believed form should follow function. Ornament is crime. Symbolism is unnecessary. But everyday America didn't look like modernist theory. It looked like highways, parking lots, motels, drive-ins, and glowing signage. The architectural establishment largely ignored this reality. Venturi and Scott decided to study it. The book emerged from a research studio at the Yale University in 1968. Students analyzed Las Vegas Drive like anthropologists. They measured sign heights, parking lot dimensions, billboard visibility, traffic speed. They photographed the casinos as if they were Renaissance monuments. This was not sarcasm. It was serious documentation of popular commercial architecture. Their argument was simple. Architects must learn from the existing city, not impose abstract ideas onto it. One of the most famous concepts in the book is the duck and the decorated shed. The duck refers to a building whose form expresses its function symbolically. The term comes from a duck-shaped building in Long Island that literally sold ducks and eggs. In architectural terms, many modernist buildings behave like ducks. Their form tries to embody meaning. The building itself is a symbol. In contrast, the decorated shed is a simple structure with applied signage. The building is neutral. Meaning is communicated through graphics. Las Vegas casinos are decorated sheds. Plain boxes covered in signs. Venturi and Scott argued that the decorated shed is more honest and more adaptable than the duck. This challenged modernism's obsession with expressive form. Modern architecture focuses on the space, structure, and the light. Las Vegas focuses on communication. Drivers move at a high speed. Buildings must speak quickly and loudly. Signage becomes architecture. Scale shifts from pedestrian to automotive. The facade becomes a billboard. The building is part of the larger visual system. Venturi and Scott argued that architecture must acknowledge this shift. Ignoring signage doesn't eliminate it. It simply disconnects architecture from reality. So here's another radical idea. Popular culture deserves serious attention. Casinos, motels, fast food chains, these are not seen as worthy of architectural theory, but learning from Las Vegas treats them as cultural artifacts. This parallels broader movements in art like pop art. Architecture, the authors argue, must engage with everyday life, not just elite taste, not just high culture. The city is shaped by commerce, advertising, and entertainment. Architecture must respond to the fact. The book extends ideas first explored in Complexity and Contradiction in Architecture by Venturi. In the earlier work, Venturi argued for ambiguity, irony, and layered meaning. Las Vegas becomes a real-world case study of those ideas. Instead of purity, we got contradiction. Instead of minimalism, we get excess. Instead of universal language, we get local symbolism. However, there was some misinterpretation and criticisms. In short, the book was controversial at the time. Many modernists saw it as an attack on architectural integrity. Some accused the authors of celebrating vulgarity. Others misunderstood the message as copy Las Vegas. But that was never the argument. The argument was observe before judging, understand before dismissing, learn from the existing landscape, even if you don't imitate it. Another controversy surrounds the recognition of Denise, whose contributions were long uncredited compared to the Venturi. In recent years, her role has received much needed acknowledgement. The book became foundational for postmodern architecture. It legitimized historical reference, ornament, symbolism, irony. Postmodern buildings of the 1980s reflect this shift. But beyond the style, the deeper legacy is methodological. Architects began analyzing shopping malls, suburbs, and highways seriously. Urbanism expanded beyond historic centers. Today, when architects study infrastructure, landscapes, or digital signage, they are walking in the shadow of this book. So as a relevance today, in the age of Instagram architecture and LED facades, the ideas feel strikingly current. Buildings communicate constantly through the media. Planning often shapes architecture as much as the structure. Cities compete visually on global platforms. The decorated shed has evolved into the media facade. Las Vegas predicted our world of spectacle. The question remains, should architecture resist this condition or engage it critically? So as a final summary, what is the learning from Las Vegas? It is not a celebration of the kitsch. It is another rejection of design. It is a call for humility, a call for observation, a call to accept that architecture operates within systems of communication and commerce. Venturi, and Izenour remind us the city is already speaking. If architects refuse to listen, they become irrelevant. Las Vegas was never the destination, it was a lesson. Learning from Las Vegas teaches us that architecture is not just about a space. It is about signs, symbols, and communication, and the messy vitality of everyday life. Sometimes the most important insights are not found in the monuments, but in the neon. Thanks for watching. We reviewed this book and hope you will have the opportunity to read the actual text and learn more about it. And still, we are just halfway up the ladder of knowledge of all of the architecture, art, and design. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below.